I know you got this feeling that we don't feel. And then this numbers up is rough and strong and don't you worry about love. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about love.
It was confusing him because I was embedding this at Pack Stereo TV, but I was telling him, no, but you also have a presence at Livestream because that's where we create it. That's where your broadcast is actually coming from. That is the broadcast machine. Okay, and here's Mac's broadcast. See? And we take and embed this. We go and get it. Just like here you go share and embed options. We go and get those same embed options that we just showed you and use those to embed it in Pack Stereo TV.
I was ready for my trip,
Okay?
but my smile wasn't. New Crest 3D.
All right, I just want everybody to see that. Now, the other choices included Webcaster, which is another application. It's a little application. It's like a small application to broadcast with your channel. You can take a look and compare those. Some people really like this.
Yeah, simplified.
Simplified version, they think. It ain't all that. See, to me, it is simplified, but not simplified enough to really make a difference to help your poor, struggling butt with your channel. That's what we're here.
I think, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I like what they're doing. They're actually setting up like it's scalable. Not everybody's going to use it fully loaded. It all depends on what you're using. If you want to go watch, if you want to go just grab and embed, if you want to actually webcast on a smaller level, or do you want to go out there and hit that whole full broadcast template and
I
be
want to
a
hit that
pimp like
hole.
you?
Hit that hole. That sounded good. What were you saying?
It'll be a pimp like
Oh,
you.
okay.
I mean, go press the buttons, you guys. It's real fun. I mean, worst can happen, he'll say no. That's it.
Well, let's take a look. They will get lost. Well, anyway, what I suggest is you try to get to the studio. So here's the button that says studio. Now, there's a shortcut to this. The shortcut is that if you go www.livestream.com/studio, you go straight to this. I'll say that again. If you actually go www.livestream.com/studio, you come straight to this. And this is the place I think you should go into your channel. Because the other stuff is just going to confuse you. Okay, now here's what happens. You come into your channel, you're greeted with this page. This is the broadcast live page. This is the first page that greets you. Okay, there's Mac McAllister's channel. It goes live. I'll turn it down. So let me explain. What you have here to your right, this is the broadcast. This is actually what's live. Okay? This shows you this is you, and there's various instructions to this. But you have a number of pages here. But this is the broadcast live page. There's also a configure channel page, a manage library page, a control autopilot page, a video on demand page, a get player widget page, and a page to have you go premium. Now remember, this is the page that you first come to. And you'll notice it'll say autopilot is on. For most of you, when you get into your channel, it'll be in autopilot mode.
Yes.
Okay, and it'll be playing a storyboard, which for many of you, we will have created it for you. Here's an example of a setup where we made our usual things for a storyboard. For Mac, we have a feature segment. He also has a journal archive storyboard, his recent Seattle excursion storyboard, and a broadcast playlist storyboard. Okay? Those are the different storyboards that are available, but the broadcast playlist storyboard is the one that we actually have being broadcast right now. As I said over here, this is the window of what's being broadcast. You could turn it on or off. For example, you could turn the audio off. You turn it back on. You could turn the whole thing off. Now you can see the ticker that's down below. Here's a link to the site. All of this is totally editable by you. I'm going to turn this back on. Now, down here below is the overlays. This overlay here button is actually the control for this overlay here. If you notice, if I hit hide, it goes away. Hit show, comes back. It can also be deleted. You also have other graphic possibilities which we won't go into here. Here's the ticker. It's a clickable ticker. This controls the ticker at the bottom. Once you design it, it has a hide and a show button. We won't go into it again this time. In terms of branding, the bug, as they call it, is the little graphic that appears in the corner. Here it is. We have the show. If you hit show, it shows up. There it is. And here's the chat room, where you can interact with folks in the chat room and even make people moderators and give them other tasks. This is the important page. This is one of the most important pages. That's why they have it come up first.
Yeah. And the good thing about it is that they got good instructions. When you hit the tabs there, I mean, if you take them one at a time.
Well, Vic made a good point. If you take a look up here, follow my cursor in the upper right, underneath here's your name. There it says log on. Underneath that is a help function. When you hit that help function, look what comes up. A whole bunch of topics, many of whom have videos.
Yeah.
Now, see this? Look at this.
Yes.
Configure my channel page introduction.
Yeah.
Take a look.
It's like a mini website dedicated to your channel. It's the first impression viewers will have of your channel. This is the Configure Your Channel page, where you enter the information and related content.
You got to
elements
try
want
this stuff, you
displayed
guys.
on your channel page. While most of the features here are customizable, the short name and channel link cannot be changed. These are chosen when you first create your channel, and once created, they cannot be altered. Channel link is your channel's URL, the website where people will view your content.
Now they have, Vic, notice, I'm going to stop this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
The full name of your channel appears below the video player on your channel.
Okay, they have a link here for a web page version of this. Oh, this is great. Okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So they have, like Vic was showing you, wonderful instructions. But we showed you that when you hit the help topics, here comes instructions, many of whom have videos.
Yep.
Importing videos from the web, folders, all this tutorial. I would look at all of
them. Yeah. Yeah, I would say out of many of the applications that I've gone to,
your show, press the
they
record
have
button in the
some of the best set up with the combination of the video and the text. So I once you get to this point, I think you feel more comfortable.
Now remember, I told you the simplest way to get into this is really where you control the channel, is by going www.livestream.com/studio and then logging in. Okay, that's after you've already created your account.
Right.
We showed you how to really access the initial live stream, and that when you do that, they're going to take you through a number of things to have you create an account.
Yeah.
That's where it gets confusing.
Right.
Between administrating your channel and administrating your online profile.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's the part where they have it confusing.
Yes.
We love their help topics. We think they're very well done.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, I'm going to show you a couple things of my own. Because I think this is some of the important things. Here are the other tabs we mentioned. Configure your channel, manage library, control autopilot, video on demand, get widget player, and go premium. In your configure channel panel, this is the one we want you to go through with all the instructions. It tells you how to set up everything. I'm not going to go into that. In styling it, it also has things that you set up. The colors, the overlays, all of that. Here is Manage Team, where we add the people to your team. Now, how do you add people? You just hit Add Production Member. I'm not allowed to because I'm not allowed as the administrator. But here's where you have the people max in here under 2 accounts. Now, under Manage Library, this is important. How do you add videos? You could do a YouTube search. Okay, you could enter a YouTube username. You can do a YouTube, put in the video specifically for the link to the video. All of these things will help you add videos. Now, we want to add, this is Mac McAllister's channel. So he has a new YouTube channel. It's called Online with Mac. So we can type right here, Online with Mac. Online with Mac. And go search. And it's going to show us different videos. Look at all that. Wow. See, look at all these. All these uploaded. So if I wanted to use one of these videos, I could just drag it over to a particular storyboard and it would add the video. But here's the thing. I've already added videos to Mac's story. Okay, Vic? He just did a whole excursion to Seattle. And now if I'd rather add certain specific videos. So in order to do that, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go to YouTube, Control Alt. I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to go to youtube.com/online with Mac. Okay, and I'm going to go get these last two videos that I want to add from Mac's channel. Show you how you do them. So here's Mac's channel. So I switch it to here. First you got to do is go find the video. Here's his uploads. Now, he just did a bunch of videos where he went to Seattle. Look at this. Sunrise. Stand up on the ferry. More sunrise. All this stuff is where he went to Seattle. Stand up on the ferry, more sunrise, off ferry. Or he may have gotten rid of some. But what if I wanted to get a specific video from here, and I think I have all of these. I think Mac has been editing this. All I'd have to do is go to a particular video. For example, let's see this video here.